You are listening to Viewpoints from Place Cloud. Cultural researchers tell stories of places from around the world. For the full multimedia experience and to support the creators you enjoy, visit placecloud.io.
For most of the year, the Burning Man Festival site is just open alkali flat in the Black Rock Desert of northwest Nevada, a broad, pale playa left behind by an ancient lake. Then, for a brief stretch around late August and early September, it becomes Black Rock City, a planned temporary settlement laid out in concentric arcs and radial streets. At its peak, it has drawn roughly 70,000 people, making it one of the largest population centers in Nevada for a single week. The event began on a San Francisco beach in 1986, when a small group burned a wooden figure on Baker Beach. After conflicts with park authorities, the gathering moved to the desert in 1990. What followed was not just a party, but a strange experiment in temporary urbanism. Roads are surveyed, a city grid is marked, emergency services are installed, and a post office operates with its own cachet. There is also an airport, officially recognized by the Federal Aviation Administration, where small aircraft land on a temporary runway etched onto the playa. The landscape shapes everything. The ground is powder-fine and alkaline, capable of producing whiteout dust storms that can erase the city a few feet ahead. Rain can be even more dramatic. In 2023, a rare storm stranded tens of thousands of attendees in deep mud, halting vehicle movement and turning the festival into an improvised lesson in patience, rationing, and mutual aid. Officials later confirmed one death during that event, though it was not attributed to the storm itself. Burning Man runs on principles that are unusual for a major gathering. Money is largely absent inside the event, aside from coffee and ice sold at central locations. Participants are expected to bring what they need and contribute something of their own, whether that is art, labor, food, music, engineering, or a midnight lecture in a geodesic dome. The result is a city full of giant kinetic sculptures, flame effects, mutant vehicles shaped like dragons or ships, and camps that may offer anything from astronomy talks to synchronized swimming lessons in the desert. Art is central and often enormous. The wooden effigy, known as the Man, is built to burn, as is the temple, a separate structure that has become one of the event's most emotionally charged spaces. While the Man's burning is loud and celebratory, the temple burn is typically quiet, reflecting the notes, photographs, and memorials left inside by participants. Both are temporary, but not casual. They are engineered, permitted, and closely watched by fire safety teams. The site itself sits on federal land managed by the Bureau of Land Management, and that means Burning Man exists through a complicated partnership between radical self-expression and regulation. Environmental rules are strict. Leave no trace is not a slogan here so much as an operational necessity. After the city vanishes, cleanup crews comb the playa for every scrap, from wood chips to sequins, before federal inspectors review the site. There are also traces that do not stay in Nevada. Some of the event's storage and fabrication life continues at nearby ranch properties and warehouses farther west, especially in the San Francisco Bay Area, where many artists and organizers build projects year-round. In that sense, the playa is only the stage set. The real machinery of Burning Man extends into workshops, shipping containers, fabrication yards, and volunteer networks spread across the American West. What makes the site remarkable is not only the scale of the spectacle, but the fact that it keeps proving a hard idea can be made real. That a city can appear in a week, function in extreme conditions, host art on the scale of civic monuments, and then be dismantled almost completely, leaving behind a blank desert floor.